करूंगी ना. गुड आफ्टरनून. Hello, good afternoon, all of you. So my name is Parul and my student ID is 800081367. So this is a group assignment for assessment 1 of 609 subject. And in my group, there are 2 group members, including me, and my another group partner name is Harsh, and Harsh can introduce themselves.
Hello everyone. My name is Harsh Modi, and just hold it. I just opened my PPT slide for MIS609. Yeah. So this is basically our PPT slide, which are making by me, myself, and Parul as well. So Parul, did you see the PPT slide?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now Parul, it's your turn to explain half part of this and rest of part of explained by myself.
Yes, thank you so much. So our assessment today, the presentation of our topic is based on the Power BI. So first of all, we have to know about what is the Power BI and why we use Power BI and what is the benefit of Power BI. So Power BI is a collection of software services, app, and connectors that work together to turn your unrelated sources of data into coring, visual immersive, and interactive insights. And why we use it and what is the benefits of the Power BI. So Power BI help business by connecting with other apps that make data access better, and it can also be used for a wide range of application. So let's move on the next slide, please. Yeah. So like in our group there are 2 members as we discussed, so let's move on next slide. So our next slide is based on the agenda of the presentation that we use in our presentations, like selected data set, group formations, and selected visualization and analysis, selected data set, and finding and limitations. So now we are move on the our Power BI visualization. Now we will show you how we do the work of in the Power BI.
Yeah, just wait. I just opened the Power BI and share. Sorry for everyone. It took some couple of minutes.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know why, but it's every time.
No, it's okay.
So this is basically our Power BI, which are making by myself and Parul as well. So now it's just refreshing still. So guys, did you see this Power BI slide? And Parul is explained a couple of slides.
Yeah.
Parul, did you see this?
Yeah. So like in our Power BI visualization, we use a different type of graph. So as in this picture, we use a bar graph. So in this graph, we're showing different range of, in this graph, we show sum of age by profession. As you can, we use different type of profession like artist, healthcare, entertain, engineer, doctor, and so more. And on the another side, we use different type of ages. So in this picture, we discuss about the sum of age by sum of profession as I discussed, and we can use, there are different type of professions and ages that we use in our graph. So approximately 30,000 artists had the highest sum of age and was 1,528.18% higher than which had the lowest sum at 1,842. Artists accounted for 30.63% of sum of age. More on, across all 10 professions, sum of range from 1,842 to approximately 30,000. So let's move on another graph. So this graph and this visualization show an income difference between males and females. So you can see the dark blue color shows male total annual income. On the another hand, the light blue color shows female income. Overall, it clearly states that females earn more than males, which is mentioned with the help of numbers as well as that is in dollar as well as percent of age. So rest graph will discuss Harsh.
Thanks, Parul.
Thank you.
Uh, Hello, everyone. So basically, this is a tree map. So in tree map, we can see all our profession and data and family sizes according to their profession. So here the artist family size is more as compared to the other profession, and I can move my cursor so which you can see the profession and the number of family size which are changes according to the profession because of I move the cursor from several kind of profession. I give a brief explanation in PPT, so I am not discussing here right now too much, but here just move the data and everything which are already I did. So now these are the another bar chart. So which are also different between male and female as well as their work experience. So in this bar chart, I already it is clearly showing that different profession like a different profession in female like doctor and their work experience, which are severally changes according to when I move my cursor. So you can change this according to the work experience and number. You can see it clearly. While I am talking about in the male, so it is already showing different things. It's here changes. So I go on my next slide. So in the next slide, this is the line chart. So in this line chart, this is showing the spending according to the profession about male and females. So here it is showing that in the female, like artists is spend more as compared to the other profession, while in the male side it is also same like artists spend more while compared to the other profession. But in the female, compared to the both sides, so female is compared to the more as compared to the male. So now I going on to the PowerPoint slide so we can easily explain everything. So I just open it the PowerPoint slide, and three slide we already discussed by Parul, and now it's we continue from this
Thank
slide.
you. Yep. So this is our fourth slide, and it is in this slide we discuss about the data set that we use in the Power BI. The structure of this data set involved record of 2000 customers from an imaginative shop to assess the behavior of customer by analyzing their genders, age, income, and several other personal factors. In general, there are 8 different columns acting as dependent factors for analyzing customers and their spendings. Basically, this data has been extracted from membership card of the customers. Thus, this data can be best example to be used for analysis as it does not include any personal information of customers and it involve enough columns and row of visualization purposes. So let's move on next slide. So this slide is based on the chosen data set. And what is the reason behind to use this data set? So this data set is large in size and this data set is very clean and it has a very few null values. So it can be, one can learn more about a specific column before using it if there is very few null values in the data set. And the another one is there are no missing values. Data is easily so that we can easily understand the data set and we can easily use in the Power BI. And let's in this data set there are 8 columns and 2000 rows. And let's move on the next slide. So in this slide, we are discussing about the issue of the data set. So first is that there is the less column. And as I discussed before, there is few null values. And the problem of few null values is that it is trying to represent the fact that is not a value while being assigned as a value. And last issue of data set is identification numbers are very simple. Let's move on the next slide. So this slide is based on the selected analysis and visualization of the Power BI. So Power BI tool is used in this assessment task for analyzing the data as well as its visualization. Power BI is a collection of software services, apps, connectors that work together to turn your unrelated source of data to current, visual, immersive, and interactive insights. Your data might can be Excel spreadsheets or collection of cloud-based and on-premises hybrid data and warehouse. Like in Power BI, we can use any type of data and any type of data with a wide range. So like there are several pros and cons as we discussed in the slides. Like there are several pros like regular monthly updated, and we can we can customize wide range of data visualization, and there is a seamless Excel integration, and we can use good data connectivity capability. And there are several cons like too many and too complicated programming language this is, and data visualization configuration and so more. So let's move on next slide. So my next slide is based on the visualization. The visualization is a process of imagining the future, of analyzing the past for developing better future. It is basically a practice of converting the complex data set into a simple form by showing it as a graph or picture, etc. In current era, it is a powerful process as it can help in developing solutions for the situation that has not happened yet and might be happening in future. In like in this picture, as I discussed before, like in this picture, approximately 30,000 artists had the highest sum of age and was 1528.18% higher than which had the lowest sum of age at 1842. Artists, artists accounted for 30.63% of sum of age. Across all 10 professions, sum of range from 1842 to 30,000 approximately. Thank you. Rest slides will discuss by Harsh.
Thanks, Parul. So basically,
Thank
in
you.
this visualization, this is the donut chart. So in this donut chart, it is clearly showing the information like dark blue color for male and light blue color for female. So in this, as per the Power BI, we can easily understand that this is the difference between male and gender, and this is the difference between gender and their income. So female is on more while compared to the male, and we can showing this in according to the numbers and percentage which are already given in the Power BI. So now this is the tree map. So in this tree map, it is the difference between the gender and the it is the difference it is the difference of the profession and their family size. So we are already talking about in Power BI slide. The artists have more family size, and the homemaking and marketing has very less family size. So as per the Power BI, we can visualize and we also show the number and everything. So as per this image and this line, as per this tree map, we can clearly showing that if the people are more busier, so their family size is obviously less. I move on next slide. So this is another bar chart. So in this bar chart, it is the difference between the gender and the profession and according to the work experience. So female has work experience is more compared to the male, while in among females, the artists have more work experience than rest of all others, homemaker and marketing and lawyer. While in the male, it is the same thing happen at like it is the same thing like artists have more work experience as compared to the other profession. While I'm going on to the next slide, so it is the it is the line chart. So in this line chart, it is showing the difference between gender and their spending. So in among the spending, so female are spending more as compared to the male. So it is a but natural. Like if you earn more, if female earn more, so female is spend more as well. So in among spending, so in the profession we are talking about, so artists are spending more as compared to the other profession in both male and female, while which are following by doctor, engineer, entertainment, and executive. Now I move to the next slide as well. So this is the findings and limitation which are found by doing the Power BI. So in the Power BI, as per this data set, we are talking about the findings involve females spend more money and earn more as well. We are already showing. While moreover, it is also clarified that female have more work experience than the male. While thereafter it shows the artist has the best work and they have more family members as compared to the other professions as well. While on the other side, the limitation we are talking about in the visualization process is irrelevancy, in which there are a few dependent factors which are in making according to the decision. We are already in the Power BI. So this is the basically our group work distribution, and this is our slide. We are divided according between me and Parul. Now these are all our references which are we both are using as for making this data set and Power BI as well. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.